This is your technical update from the LMAX Exchange Research and Analytics Desk for Thursday, November 13th, 2014. Euro dollar. So the euro continues to consolidate off recent 2014 lows, and it's going to be interesting to see which way the market wants to break. The key levels to watch above and below come in by 125.10, that's the current weekly high, and below the yearly low from last Friday, which comes in at 123.58. A break on either side will be required for a clearer outlook of which direction this market heads. If we do break above 125.10 and close above 125.10, this could open the door for a move back towards the 50-day moving average, which comes in roughly around the 127 area. Below the recent yearly low at 123.58 would open the door for the next downside extension, exposing the 2012 base at 120.40. Ultimately, only a break back above the 50-day moving average would compromise the bearish outlook for the euro. Sterling dollar. Cable has recently broken down to yet another yearly low, with the market trading down well below 158 and potentially heading towards its next key objective, which comes in around the 155 area. At this point, the high that we had seen on Tuesday is the key short-term resistance, which comes in at 159.45. A break back above 159.45 would be required to take the immediate pressure off the downside in cable. Dollar yen. Dollar yen continues to consolidate just off its recently established fresh 7-year highs that were set on Tuesday of this week. The market at 116.10 that were set on Tuesday of this week at 116.10. The market is though very overbought across multiple time frames, with the daily, weekly, and monthly all well overextended, and setbacks are expected given the need for a healthy correction. A break below yesterday's low, which comes in at 114.85 about, would help get the market going towards this correction, while ultimately a break below 13.86 would trigger the onset of a material short-term correction. The trend in this market continues to be quite constructive, and a higher low is sought out, ideally somewhere around the 112 area ahead of fresh upside. Euro Swiss. Euro Swiss continues its break lower since taking out the previous yearly base from September at 120.45. The focus now is on a move down towards the 120 barrier. Inability to take out 120 and a break back above recent highs that were seen around 120.80 would be required to take the immediate pressure off the downside, while only back above 120.140 would shift the overall structure. Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar has enjoyed a nice recovery since breaking to fresh 2014 lows the other week, which came in at 85.40, 85.41, but the market is now looking for a fresh lower top somewhere around the 87.60 area in favor of a bearish resumption back down towards a measured move objective, which comes in around 84. Dollar CAD. Dollar CAD is in the process of correcting following recent yearly highs that were set at 14.67. The market is now looking for a higher low, ideally somewhere ahead of 112 or in the 112 area, in favor of the next upside extension beyond 14.67 and through 115, ultimately exposing 120 further up. Only back below 11.22 would compromise the outlook. Kiwi dollar. Kiwi dollar is trading back into a familiar range after breaking recently to fresh yearly lows at 76.60. But the market should find a lower top somewhere ahead of 80.35 in favor of another downside extension below 76.60 and towards 7400. The SPX 500. The SPX 500 continues to ascend to fresh record highs, closing in on the next resistance, which comes in around 2050. However, the market does look like it is a little bit stretched following an intense rally of well over 2,000 points. It well over 200 points since posting those lows back on October 15th, but a break below, at a minimum, yesterday's low at 120.31 would be required to take the immediate pressure off the top side and open the door for a potential correction. Key support now comes in at 2002. Gold. Gold is in the process of consolidating recent declines following the break below multi-month support at 1180. The structure favors now additional weakness towards a measured move in the 1100 area, with only a break back above 1256 ultimately compromising the structure. The 20-day moving average comes in at around just under 1200 and should be a formidable resistance point. That's all for today. Have a good one and see you back on again tomorrow.